Afternoon Facebook Live. Hope everybody's getting ready for a great weekend. A little soggy out there today. MCOR Automotive coming to you live from Lutz, Florida. And want to go over some projects we have in the shop today. It's real busy in here, real packed, so we've got some cool stuff to show you. We're going to start over here in the tent department because they're getting ready to pull one out. And then we'll work our way through and see what everybody else has got going on. We're going to start over here with Casey today. Hang on a second. Working on a beautiful vehicle. Casey, Facebook Live. Tell them what you got going on.
Right now we're doing an R on one window. The customer's film started to peel, so what we did is we took our handy dandy tint meter, put it on the other side to match exactly what percentage they have over there, and then we stick it on here, figure out what film they got, and then go from there.
Show them how that tint meter works real quick.
So pretty much what you do is you got this little line here that goes over the film, just like this, or the window, and it shows you what percentage you have.
So that's 28% is what that's showing. We end up at 28% once this film is on this window. So we're still within legal limits in Florida. Right? That's it. Simple as that.
Fix problems, get it all settled, and make a happy customer for sure.
Okay, cool. So basically the way this works in Casey's area over here is we bring in a car like this. They've had a single window that needed to be replaced for whatever reason, for theft or whatever it is, or a piece of film that failed because it got scratched up. And here at MCOR, we're able to take that equipment that he showed you. It's the same thing that law enforcement uses. It's a TintEnforcer, and it slides over the glass. We can tell on the other side what the measurement should be. And basically with that measurement, we're able to figure out what film you have on it and get it matched up for you closely. So that's the same way a cop would check your windows. That's the way we check them here also, so we can verify you're within legal limits and everything. So I'm going to switch over. I know I've got one getting ready to pull out over here. We're going to head over here to Justin's area and accessories and see what we can see what we got going on with him. Hang on a second. Justin, we got Facebook here. Tell them what you got going on before we pull this one out.
What's up, Matt? What's up, Facebook Live? Here, I'll open this up for you. How about that?
There you go.
Today we got an F150 that we just did a Rhino on. We also did a tonneau cover on.
Okay.
These tonneaus are nice. They're a good alternative for the rolling locks because they're still secure. You can still lock them. It's also got these posts here so you can leave it up if you got taller things that you need to transport.
Okay.
But as you can see, typical F-150, we got the lights, we got the cleats. We got these cleats on here as well. We take them all off, spray the Rhino behind it so there's no spots of weakness in this bed liner. It's going to be tough all the way around. And up front we got some drain tubes for the tonneau cover so that there's no water that drips into your tailgate and stays there. It all goes right out. And of course you got the Rhino badge over there so everyone knows where to go.
Okay, cool. So basically the way this truck is it's a nice new F-150. Got the full Rhino Linings job on. That's the badge that lets everybody know you got that nationwide lifetime warranty. We installed the Rhino lining on it. Hang on a second here. Installed the Rhino lining on it, and then with the Rhino lining we did the UnderCover Flex system. The way this system works, you know we sell a lot of rolling locks here, but we also sell these UnderCover Flex. The rolling lock is great, but it does take up a little bit more of your bed. This Flex actually folds all the way up, and then these struts hold it up in place so that you have full access to your bed pretty much. You only lose, the first couple of inches right there. So now this one's got full bed protection with the drainage in the back, keep as much water out of the bed as possible, and this one's good to go. And Justin's all set with it, and he's going to roll it out of here in a second and move on. So we're going to get out of his way. He's got a lot going on. I'm going to come over here and show another vehicle that he's got going. Actually, a multi-department vehicle. This was going to be very cool. I'm sure you'll see it on here a few times as a project that was brought to us. Let me walk over here and show the vehicle first. So this project is an older Jeep, as you can see there. Pretty cool. Neat truck. Basically, a good client of ours picked it up pretty cheap. It was a little bit rusted out, so they had a lot of stuff that they're replacing on it. Brought it to us for a lot of the stuff in between. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you things. So this vehicle, as typical with these older ones, they get a lot of rust in them and stuff like that. Fenders get rusted. They get some issues with them, obviously. The inside, same way. So we're basically prepping this whole vehicle, and we're going to Rhino line the entire thing, inside and out. It's going to be very cool when it's done. We'll make sure we show it, as the process goes on with the Rhino lining. The prep work's starting now. We We have the whole dashboard out of the vehicle, full interiors out of the vehicle, and hopefully I can go live when he's actually spraying this thing. Everything's out of the dash, including all the AC components. There's nothing, so this thing's going to be Rhino line inside and out. It'll be a tough vehicle forever. I'll show you some of the cool stuff going into it. Over here's where a lot of the insides of this truck are, and the outsides of this truck right now. There's the fenders, they're already prepped out, ready to be sprayed. A lot of equipment going on to it, trailer hitch packages, some new air conditioning equipment from a kit that we're putting together for them. It's getting a bumper, a winch, a big light bar, real long light bar, one of those big LED ones. Getting a full new interior on it. We're going to take these seats and replace them with some nice new leather, and it'll look beautiful when it's done and complete. Get a brand new top put on it also. I mean, this is a huge project that we're doing on this. Very cool. We like these little projects. We get them in and out of here pretty quick. These aren't months, these are days projects for MCOR. We specialize in handling them very quickly and moving forward quickly. Clients got a lot of time and effort into this thing, a lot of new suspension pieces and stuff. It's going to be awesome when it's done. So we'll definitely keep you guys on track on that. People love these older Jeeps. Very cool project. If you got a project on a Jeep, keep us in mind as you move forward. We can definitely help you out with it. Let's walk over here. I know I've got some cool stuff going on in the shop electronics department. Roddy's always working on something cool. So I know this is a CTS-V. This is the bad boy. It's not your grandma's station wagon. This is the monster from Cadillac. It's a beast, and this one's been reworked. It's a really good client of ours. And Roddy, I got Facebook Live here. Why don't you tell them what you got going on?
What's up? Well, we're doing a full system in here. Doing a 12-inch W6 in the floor. We got a HT 905, Fix 82, which allows you to sum all the factory signals from the Bose amp. And yeah, it's a project.
So basically we are going to take all JL Audio equipment, best of the best. I know we did C3s in the door on this one, so the JL Audio C3s all the way throughout the doors.
And
we did and back here, okay. So we got what, 3 sets?
2 sets.
2 sets?
The tweeters are up in the
Oh, and the tweets are in here, okay, cool. Very cool. And then we got a 5-channel amplifier, so this one amplifier is going to run this whole system. The cool thing is we get to leave that beautiful factory radio setup that's in there that works perfectly anyway and doesn't need to be replaced. And we can integrate with that by installing this. This is called a Fix 82. It's a integration piece built by JL Audio. And essentially for non-techie people, all this allows us to do is not replace your radio. We can keep that really cool radio on the dashboard with all the features that you like and put everything behind the scenes. The neat part when this is done, everything will be completely hidden in this car. The only thing you'll see is a beauty panel that he made to make this trunk. We replaced the trunk piece. You got that beauty panel? Why don't you grab that real quick and show it to us? So he's built a custom beauty panel for this, and this beauty panel is going to end up being wrapped. That's what it looks like. And then once installed and finished, trimmed up, everything's done, this piece, you're not even going to know this is in the back of this caddy. So you won't be able to see anything except for that sub, which actually is going to get this grill on top of it, the factory JL Audio grill on it. Pretty cool. Once it's all cleaned up, we'll get some good pictures of it. We'll do a nice little photo shoot on this one for you. You know, these CTS-Vs are awesome cars. These things are monsters. So doesn't have to be a high-end car like this. We do it on regular everyday cars also. We can make it cool. But this one's definitely special. This one's had the engine reworked in it. All kinds of stuff. This thing is just a beast. What a fun car. One of the cooler cars, more unique cars that we work on here. So let's go over here. Thank you, Roddy. I appreciate it, bud. Get out of Roddy's hair and let him keep rocking. Come on over to this good-looking Titan. It's got a pretty nice truck here. I think it's over in 12 volts, so I'm going to guess it's getting some stereo system equipment here. Looks like Wade is working on some wiring and stuff. Got a factory radio in here still, so we're going to integrate with that. Looks like we're installing a KICKER system. So these are nice. These new amps from KICKER are very small, like a lot of the other companies' amps are. These are just getting put in now. They're not completely wired up or mounted yet, but some really good looking KICKER equipment. We're doing a lot more of these KICKER systems now. We've been a dealer of theirs for a long time, and they're really coming out with some top of the line stuff. KICKER's not the old stuff it used to be. It's really nice, good sounding, clean stuff. We've already done speakers in the front doors, and then I believe, let me go to the back here. Going to get this subwoofer in the back. That's something the customer provided, a punch P2, pretty cool setup there. That'll be the only thing that you'll be able to see, and with the seat closed, you won't be able to see that either. So, as you can see, we can put a lot of equipment in these vehicles, and it doesn't have to be things that that look bad or that everybody can see or that thieves can see. It all can be hidden away. Here's what got taken out of this Titan. So here's your factory speaker. It's a Clarion, which is probably just a Nissan speaker with a Clarion name on it, made in China there. So as you can see, not much to these factory speakers at all. There's your factory subwoofer, kind of wimpy. Would sound great on a, on a kid's bike maybe, but that's about it. We got the component speakers that went into the doors here, the 6x9s up front with the separate tweeters. So we get to keep all the factory mounting locations and still retain that big 6x9 speaker. And then here's the factory tweeters. Crossover built into them. That's why they sound really bad from the factory. And look at that. Paper cone with a big fat hole in it. So that's what your factory speakers do. That's what Florida sun and UV does. To your factory setup. That one's got a hole in it too. If you look at that, you see some water damage there. So that's why we suggest to you, if you are replacing the radio, get rid of these factory speakers because they're garbage. Even if you want to keep the radio, we can do that. But when they start to sound really bad, that's the reasons why, is because they're falling apart. Essentially, that's what we explain to you. And we go with our speakers. They're not made out of that. They're made out of really good equipment. They can't fail, in that environment. So let's take a walk over here. Head on over to a upholstery department. And then I got a few things. Let me switch around here real quick. So we have this pretty common GM vehicle here, SUV. It's got a factory leather interior, I think, that wasn't so great coming apart. So we're putting a brand new leather interior in this vehicle. It's like Mike's got the back seat completely taken apart. There was the factory leather that's kind of old, worn out. This is the back seat, so it's not worn that bad, but you can see it delaminate and starting to fall apart, of course. This is what it's looking like when it's done. So all this will get steamed. You see the wrinkles in it now. They're not done. They just got it fitted. They haven't even pulled the bottoms down yet. They'll straighten that all out, get it nice and tight like a drum, and steam everything up good. It'll look like a brand new vehicle when it's done. And let me see. I think I got some seats in here already. So some of the seats are already in here. Actually, that one's done. That one's not. Take a look at this. How about that? Is that what the inside of your vehicle looks like? Or that? Or that? You don't have to ride around like that. That's the great thing. MCOR's got great options for you. And we can just repair those also if yours isn't quite as bad as this, but very common for these older GMs. Fords also. We can repair just that seat if that's all the budget allows, but if you can stretch a little bit more, we can put brand new leather in it, make it like brand new. Why take on a new car payment? So that's pretty cool. Of course, Judy's over here rocking like always. The MasterCraft, everybody says, hey, I want to see the final when it's done. Well, here's the final when it's done. So this is a MasterCraft that you saw her working on last week. She's been going at it nonstop. It's about probably a good 40 hours worth of woman hours involved on this one. Taking it apart, patterning everything, putting it back together again. Put the camera up here so you can see it all. So the colors come out really nice. This boat's not actually here. This is a boat we're doing elsewhere off site. So I can't show you the final product of the boat done, but we will get pictures of it when it's completely finished. This thing's going to get outside once we put some sun and heat on it. How's it? Beautiful, right? Pretty cool. Way better than the factory even was with the MasterCraft stuff. You can see the way the colors went together on it. You saw her when she was sewing and patterning it. Some different bolsters on it. Very cool. Very cool. Proud of this one. It was in the back. Kind of see some of the different color contrast between the silver and the blue and the white. And that was that material. A lot of questions about this material when I showed it last week. You don't have to have that plain white vinyl. We've got stuff with texture to it. It looks really neat. Look at this texture. That's hot. Beautiful for a boat. And Judy is off to another project. Judy, we got Facebook Live on here. Why don't you tell them what you got going on?
I'm just starting into another boat that we're going to be doing in blue, red, and silver.
Okay.
It was all solid blue before, and then the color combination that we're going to go with now is the combination of the blue, red, and silver all blended together.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to have red welt cord, so it should really catch your eye whenever it all goes back together.
Absolutely.
A lot of nice grain in the material.
That material's neat. I haven't even seen that material before. That's
the red
awesome.
is the same as the blue. It's got the real grain to it.
Beautiful. Take a look at that material. Something different from everyday vinyls. That's that's some upgraded marine stuff. That's what we can offer you here. Don't have to go again with that just flat white marine vinyl. We can go with something really nice. It looks good. So here's the old setup that she's taken apart. Look how roached out that is. It's seen better days, obviously. Moldy, nasty. Not something you want to sit on or ride around. It's a nice older fishing boat here, higher end boat. And when it's all done, it's going to look really good. But anyway, Judy's hammering her way through that one. Here's some of the seats. I showed them to you last week briefly before they were torn apart, but this is all the material underneath it. I mean the foam. There's one of the seats still not taken apart yet, but take a look at that. So this will be a good one to show you what it looks like when it's all finalized for sure. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. We'll head over here to Angel real quick and see what he's doing. Looks like we got one window left, so I'm catching him right at the end of one. What do you got going on here, Angel?
How you doing? We're actually working on a 2014 Honda Civic, doing a 3M color stable, darkest legal on the whole vehicle.
Okay, so 3M color stable film. This is our #1 selling film, and this is I believe 3M's #1 selling film across the country. Definitely ours. It's kind of their mid-range film. It's the best of both worlds. Blocks a ton of heat. Got the lifetime warranty. Got no metal in it. The back window has not been done yet on this car, but you can see the sides. Looks really classy. It's a very deep, rich film. As you step up in these window films, not only do you get better heat blockage, better warranties, you also get a deeper, richer look. There's more layers to them. They're done differently when they're made. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is how you know you're getting genuine 3M film. Can you see? I don't know if I can get it to focus. Nope, it won't focus on the 3M badge. It's grabbing Angel over there. Kind of see it right there. That's the 3M badge. That actually gets rubbed off with alcohol when we're finished, but that lets the customer know they're getting actual, 3M film on a vehicle. Angel, is this 3M film up here?
Yes,
for this
one for the back glass.
Okay, here. Maybe we can get this one. So see that little 3M logo right there? You're not going to get that at a shop that's not a 3M shop. A lot of them say that they're 3M, but if that's the case, tell them that when you're done, you don't want them to wipe your windows down until you look at it. And then that's your genuine proof that it's definitely a 3M job that you had done. That's what separates 3M from everybody else. Say that again? I can't get it to focus, but we'll try. Let's see if we can get it to focus here. Oh, there we go, there we go. You put it on backwards. Just kidding. It's not possible. Can't put it on backwards. I would put it on backwards, but Angel never could do that. So that's cool. So that actually rubs off with alcohol when it's all done. So pretty neat stuff in here today. Got some great projects for a Friday. Let me show you one quick last treat here real quick. Check this out. That just came in. Anybody know what this is? About a Shelby F150. Quite the beast, huh? Beautiful truck. I'll leave you guys with that. So everybody have a great weekend. Let us know if you need anything. Remember, KICKER's on sale. Massive, massive, massive sale on KICKER right now. If you need any home or commercial window film, I'll flip around one time real quick. M3 Home Tint of Tampa Bay, our sister company. We're moving a ton of film through that company. Taking care of a lot of homes. This is a few thousand yards of film right here, linear feet of film right here. A lot of that's for the going out in the next week for the flat glass company. So if you need any of that, call our sister company at 813-943-TINT, and they'll take care of your commercial residential needs, of course. Same quality that you have come to expect from MCOR. We give you the same thing with our sister company. And that's about it. So everybody have a great weekend, and hit us up if you need anything. Remember, we're open all week long. The railroad track out front is done. It's beautiful. CSX did an amazing job on it. You don't knock your teeth out crossing the tracks anymore. So the corner is finally clear and open again, and you can get in and out of here with no problems this weekend. You guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.